Brooklyn? Brooklyn! What's going on, Brooklyn? What's going on, Brooklyn? You got Biggie, you got Jay-Z. All of the real ones come from Brooklyn. Brooklyn, what's going on? I'm just trying to understand. Please. I'm just trying to understand. I was born in Brooklyn. My family's from Brooklyn. What's going on, Brooklyn? Please let me that's all I want to do. It's no disrespect. I know I live in Charlotte. Now, there's no disrespect. It's no disrespect, Brooklyn, but what's going on? What's going on? Y'all are gonna let this bozo the clown parade around your city? That's an insult. That's a disrespect. That's a disgrace. Let me tell you something. Like I said, there's no disrespect. I don't want no smoke. I'm just a messenger. That's it. Just giving you the message. But let me tell you something. No lie, this is my word. He wouldn't last down south. He wouldn't last down south. These dirty South boys would have been. I'm not gonna go there because you know how YouTube is. They like flagging, other people like flagging and all the rest of that stuff. Next thing you know, your videos down. I just want to get this message out. Brooklyn. Yo, like I said before, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Y'all are like killing each other by the dozens. 1-year-old kid didn't a 1-year-old kid just die in Brooklyn? I'm just trying to understand. But you allowing this clown to come around you, to be in your city, running his mouth. I just don't get it. I don't like this dude. I don't like him. I don't like this dude. He's not hip hop. He's not hip hop. And Akon, that was some foul, you know what you did. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why people didn't like your decision. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, Akon did a redo of his old song called Locked Up, featuring Styles P. Locked up, they won't let me out. He redid it with Tekashi69. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why, Akon, nobody likes your decision, especially those that were from the streets, because that song had a sentimental value to the men that were in the streets that got locked up. That song gave them hope. That song gave them faith that eventually they were gonna get out. Just like you did. Just think of the reason why you made the song. You just got out of jail, and Styles P just got out of jail, and then y'all made that song. You just don't know how much of a sentimental value that song is. How sentimental that song is to people. You just don't realize it. Now, taking heed, it doesn't mean that much to me. I've only done 2 weeks in jail. And it was like a moving violation. I've been driving so many times with my license revoked to the point where they were like, yo, we gonna lock this guy up. Matter of fact, they didn't even lock me up for two weeks. To be technical with you, I just couldn't get anybody to bail me out. It took me 2 weeks to get somebody to bail me out. So that song doesn't mean as much as it does to someone that had to endure the things that you were talking about in that song. And you just freely gave it to this fool. Like as if he was locked up and he was being oppressed and all the rest. No, you snitch. You a rat. You the same rat that I see every time I catch the E train when I'm in Jamaica, Queens. Same rat. And this just bugs me out. It bugs me out. Brooklyn, I knew that you were being gentrified. I know that they were gentrifying you. When I was riding the J train and we stopped at Broadway Junction, right? And, the doors closed as usual, and the train takes off. And I look to the left of me and I'm seeing a black man teaching a Chinese man how to put on a do-rag. And I'm like, that don't even make sense because this Chinese dude is never gonna get waves. So why are you doing that? You're teaching him to jack your swag. It's crazy. This is cultural appropriation. This is ridiculous what they're doing in Brooklyn. Ridiculous. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't understand the culture that we live in nowadays. Let me tell you something. Even little kids are taught not to be a snitch. What do you say? What do you hear the little kids say when little Ricky goes and tell mommy, I'm not playing with you anymore, little Ricky, because you're a what? Tattletailer. Nobody likes people that tell. Like, I'm not even lying. I'm not gonna say that because that's something personal to me. And I'm not gonna put her on blast. That's my family. I'm not gonna do that. But at the end of the day, I don't like messing with people that snitch. I just don't. I don't. I would tell you something that happened to me, like a week ago, and it involved a snitch and this and that and so forth. But I'm not talking about my personal situations anymore, because when I start saying that, then I start getting phone calls. Are you talking about me? And Langston always do this. He told me his personal business out on the bed. And then other people. This is what happens. I start talking, right? So I could give you this good example. This is an example without putting out my personal business, right? I can say something on this camera right now, right, about something I did. Like, say for example, if I say, I was at the strip club last night and I was touching on some honeys and this and that and so forth, knowing that last night I was doing videos and editing and that was it, right? Somebody that knows me will call someone else and tell them what I said on the video. And that's crazy to me. And for those somebodies that's looking at my videos, going back, running your mouth to whomever, this is not dedicated to one person. So don't try to be like, oh, he talking about me. Stop looking at my videos. Stop it. I'm a grown man. I do what I want to do. And it doesn't make sense to me that you're busy talking about me when I'm not talking about you. You're a rat. You're a snitch. I don't like being around people like that. Brooklyn, help me. We gotta start setting mousetraps up in here, yo. Straight up, I'm doing mine on my end. I'm getting rid of my snitches. Straight up. I'm snitching. Stop looking at my videos. Brooklyn, you gotta get rid of your snitch. That's the biggest rat that I've ever seen in my life. You might have to get the decon spray, the mouse traps. You might have to lay it all out for this snitch, but he gots to get got. That plain and simple. And if y'all trying to say, oh, well, you say such and such, no, I just said he gots to get got. Y'all don't know where I'm coming from with that. I just said he gots to get got. That's it. Period. So if he trip off a branch that's on the sidewalk and something, something happens to him, I didn't say I didn't say anything. Period. So don't have me on. That's another thing. This is crazy. I'm talking about a snitch, and somebody may snitch on me and be like, well, he said such and such and such. Let me get off this camera. Yo, Brooklyn, handle your business, man. My name is Langston6992. Like, comment, share the video, with the exception of the snitches, and subscribe to the channel. 1.